We're live on This is Football Stomach. We have just joined. Thank you very much for joining the stream. It's Will Johnson from Middlesbrough North East of England tonight. Welcome to a big game, a big preview, should I say, and welcome to an actual Skype show. Not taking the calls yet for Skype. Where if you're doing a call and do let me know. Look, United are against Arsenal tomorrow night, and we've just drawn 2-2 against Southampton, who are in the bottom three, and they've just sacked their manager today. Yesterday, sorry. They've just sacked their manager. Arsenal coming into this game on the back of a 4-2 win against excuse me, against fellow rivals Tottenham Hotspur. They obviously won the North London derby. Obviously 4-2, a very good game for them. United coming into this game on the back of a 2-2 draw away to Southampton, and the games don't get any easier. Mourinho versus Emery. First time it's ever happened in the Premier League that these two managers have ever faced each other in the Premier League. Should be an entertaining game. I do think it will be a very tough one, and I do think this will be a hugely back-to-the-wall game for United. I already got my prediction down because I think we're going to get absolutely trashed. But if you have joined, please drop a like. Please drop a like and get your comments in the comment section down below and in the live chat. Get your predictions in there as well. Your predictions are open till kick-off tomorrow. That'll be very much appreciated. Yeah, my prediction, I think Arsenal will absolutely torment us. I think they'll absolutely smash us. Liam, I am live, so I don't know why you've put that. But okay, yeah, Liam is here anyway. Thanks for joining anyway. Please tap like if you've already done so, very much appreciated. United against Arsenal. It is a backs-to-the-wall game for us, because the way Jose Mourinho's playing our football, we're not having any chance against him. If he plays McTominay centre-back, we'll concede about 6. But I think the worst we could get is conceding 3, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to get absolutely tonked, and I think we're going to lose 3-0. I certainly think we're going to lose 3-0. Liam says his prediction's 2-0, but he hopes not. I hope my prediction's wrong. I know I'm going for 3-0 Arsenal. I just think we'll get trashed because we're absolutely cacking in it. So yeah, I've gone for 3-0. This is a Skype show. If you want to get your calls in, then obviously please do, but maybe not yet. 4th in the table of Arsenal, and they're against Manchester United, who are 7th in the league. If United loses, we are about we'll probably be more than 8. We'll be about probably 11, 12 points off top 4, and that'll be top 4 gone completely. Exchange game in the 11 players. Thanks for joining as well. Please drop a like. I'm already done so, very much appreciated. He says 2-1 to United. Going positive. Like to see a bit of positivity. 2-1 United. I think if United are going to win, it's going to only be, I think, 1. I think if United are going to win, it's only going to be by 1 goal. If Arsenal are going to win, it's going to be more than 2, possibly 3, possibly even 4. They're going to get trunked. Now, Manchester United are on a pretty awful run of form. We're still 7th in the league. Not sure how, mind. We won't be there after tonight, I don't think. I think we'll be back in the top. I think we'll be in the bottom 10 by tonight. So, last couple of results we've had, not been good ones. Not been good ones at all. Oh. We had Young Boys, which was a 1-0 win, but that wasn't very pretty. Draw against Southampton 2-2, being 2-0 down in 20 minutes. Restart like that, we'll be 4-0 down by then. The Arsenal stack's very strong. And then we came back and called back to a 2-2 before half-time. So, that's one positive we can take from the game. We are scoring goals, but our defence is awful. And Jose Mourinho won't take any bloody responsibility for the result. He always blames it on the players, which I think just shows his ignorant side. Now, I don't think Mourinho has played against Unai Emery since he was manager of Real Madrid. And obviously United are sort of short defensive options, but we'll have We'll hope that Chris Smalling and David Bailey recover from their respective back and foot problems. Ashley Young serves a 1-match ban Phil Jones reportedly nursing an injury. Luke Shaw and normally Lukaku were forced off with knocks on Saturday. God, we're all over the place. Phil Jones is out, which is alright. Barley and Chris Smalling are out. Young's out because he's suspended. North London is wed. Yeah, it is. Luke Shaw and Lukaku, I don't think are going to play. So, who do we play then? Who can we play? I can't see out these glasses. Yes, one thing I will ask you, do you have a predicted lineup when you won the calls? For Arsenal, Granit Xhaka suspended after getting 5 yellow cards. Mesut Ozil obviously is unlikely to feature, obviously because of some back spasms that he's having. Guy Mowbray, the match of day commentator, said on the 7th of November, Man United won at Juventus. It was yet another win from behind that poured water on the fire was speculation about Jose's future. 4 Wednesdays and 3 Premier League games without a win later. That fire was raging once more, amid stories of Mourinho's own wage after another comeback from defeat at Southampton. Now in a game that used to mean so much to both sides, United must start well for a change against a team for whom change looks to have been a good thing. There's something more about Arsenal again. They'll fancy their chances of first league win at Old Trafford over 12 for first time in over 12 years. 2-1 Arsenal win, says Saul Stalin. Well, really, thanks for joining the stream. By the way, we are taking Skype calls now. You can call in on Skype now. Skype is now open. So if you do want to call in, please feel free and get your thoughts and opinions over about the United Arsenal game. I'll give my prediction, which was 3-0 Arsenal. Not confident. Never been a confident guy under Jose, especially this season. Stoll Starlin 2002 has said a 2-1 win for Arsenal. I didn't know you supported Arsenal, but okay. Well, if you want to get your calls in on Skype, Daz's Football Stand is the name to call on Skype and get your thoughts and opinions in. Whilst we're waiting for any calls, if any calls do come in, Mourinho said we have a very second club in the Premier League, really. Jose Mourinho said we will have a very difficult match. Yes, that's true, for starters. 12, thanks for joining. They're a good team who have had a good run of results. Yes, you don't say, because they've won against Tottenham Hotspurs on Sunday, on Derby Day. But in spite of our selection issues, they know it won't be easy either. Really, is that the case? The fact that we have pretty much tons of players missing, and we're probably going to play he's probably going to have to play a bloody load of youngsters. This might be the first time United come into this fixture, not the favourites. Totally agree. But yeah, if you want to call in, Skype is still open. I will have Skype open for good amount. It's obviously Skype short, so you call in and get your opinions on if you want to. I think Arsenal will find it easy with the fact that we've got loads of players missing, depending on what defence we start. If we put McTominay at centre-back, we've got no chance. We don't need a miracle to finish in top 4. We don't need a miracle. Yeah, we need to get 8 points before anything else happens. So, you're on there. I think we need a good run of results. You don't say. We don't need to waste points where we shouldn't be wasting them. Southampton was an example of it. I agree with whatever Weekly's put. I think it's obviously whatever Weekly's saying, obviously, that we probably won't be the favourites to go into this game. I don't think we'll be the favourites to win. I think Arsenal will be the favourites to win. I think they will certainly win the game because with the way we played these last couple of games, it's not promising for United. He said he'd call him, but he can't watch it. That's no problem. Trav says Man United are currently doing crap. I'm not saying that word. In my opinion, if you wanted to change, Mourinho has to go bug up his ideas now. Mourinho just needs to sod off because he's awful and he's ruining the club. It's funny, it's daft though. You've got loads of United fans, and no offence to any of them, but on the United stand, right, I put in the comments one of the videos about Jose and stuff saying Jose needs to go because he's ruining the club. And there's other United fans saying No, he doesn't. He doesn't need to go. We can't let him go because he won us the Europa League and the FA Cup, or the Carabao Cup. Actually, it was. They said the FA Cup. I said I don't care if we won the Carabao Cup. That's not a humongous trophy. Europa League was just another route into the Champions League, which you had to win anyway to get there. But this season and last season, Jose Mourinho's ruined the club. So, sorry, but I disagree with what the bloody Jose fans are saying. Jose fans, I don't believe it. But yeah, Unai Emery on the other hand has put it'll be a very big challenge for us. I think he'll find it easy though. And it will confirm our good moment, or whether we need more. It's very difficult to win there because they have a very big team, big players, and have a big atmosphere pushing them. But it's an exciting match, and my motivation is very big. Who would you bring in to replace him? Zidane, but I don't think he would come with the position we're in. Trav says Arsene Wenger went undefeated in the Premier League, but he had to go. He wasn't doing the best for them last season. He didn't do very well for them last season, and that was that was why he went. Despite the contrast in both sides' form, I still have a feeling Manchester United will find a way to win the game. Who's that? Is that Lowe? I've never heard of him. They need the 3 points if they're going to have any chance of making the top 4 by the end of the year, which is Jose's target. This is interesting. The 82 most recent League and Cup encounters have featured one or both of Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger. This will be the first meeting in which neither of the long-serving managers is involved since 1986, when the Gunners won 1-0 in the league game at Highbury on the 23rd of August 1986. United were unbeaten in 11 home league matches against Arsenal in 2006, and that's going to change because we're going to lose, sadly. However, the Gunners did win at Old Trafford in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup in 2015. That's not a league game. United conceded 23 goals in their opening 14 Premier League matches. Only the bottom 5, obviously, have had a worse record. This is not a record that we really want to keep hold of. We need to start scoring goals and stuffing teams. And I don't mean that in literal terms. Last season, it took the Red Devils till March the 10th and 30 minutes till they conceded 23 league goals. And we went to the Flaming start of December. That is just awful. Absolutely abominable. If you do want to call in, Skype's still open. Keeping Skype open till the end of the stream. But if there's no calls in, then I'll just carry on saying what I'm saying. They've conceded 6 goals in the opening 15 minutes of matches this season, a joint league high with Fulham. See, a lot of stuff about United is very worrying signs. Fulham are bottom of the league as well. God. Jose Mourinho's side are winless in 3 league games for the first time in 12 months. Their only home defeat this season was the 3-0 defeat against Spurs on the 27th of October, which I don't know what happened there. First half, we were absolutely dominating the ball. We were superb in the first half. Second half, didn't come out and got absolutely trashed. ADM23, thanks for joining the stream. If you want to call in, guys, if you have just joined and you are wondering what's going on, Skype is open. Or if you have me on Hangout, you can either call me on Skype or Hangout if you do want to call and talk about the Arsenal game. Adam, if you want to call in, you can. Well, I would if you do want to call in. That is, we would be talking about the Arsenal game, but as you're a Southampton fan as well, I would be talking about the Southampton game as well. But I don't know. But yeah, just as I say, if you do want to call in, Skype is Dazzle's Football Stand or Hangout, whatever you want to do. 3-1 Arsenal said. Sorry, no problem, mate. Arsenal, a lot of stuff for these. A win would give the Gunners 16 away points. They've claimed as many as they've claimed on award this season as a whole. Last season, sorry. They've already equalised last term's a total of 4 away victories in the top flight. And Sunday's triumph against Tottenham Hotspur was only Arsenal's 4th in the last 29 league games against other sides. from the established top 6. The Gunners were unbeaten in the last 12 league games as well, and 19 matches in all competitions. So, like I said, it is, it's going to be a tough one. Oh dear. Oops. Do it. They're one of 4 teams. I'm tired today. Two kept just 2 Premier League clean sheets a season, along with United. Only Fulham, with none, have a worse record. Liam, it won't let me for some reason it won't let me message you on Messenger for some reason. Won't let me text you or anything on that because it comes up saying unknown account or something when you text. Doesn't come up with Liam Martin, it just comes up with unknown account or something and doesn't let me reply. I don't know why. I think you have to send me a friend request on Facebook before you do that. I don't know. They've scored 24 second half goals in the Premier League this season, more than the other side. Arsenal have lost their last 3 midweek games in the league, conceding 3 goals in each defeat. Well, that's not my fault. That's a messenger from the interview. I don't know why I don't know why Messenger's like that. I don't know why Messenger's doing that. You've got me on Hangouts though, so I know you got me on Hangouts. Weather Weekly says a 1-1 draw. Are you going confident then? If you have just joined and you haven't already done, and you don't already know, my prediction's 3-0 Arsenal. Drop a like if you haven't already done so, guys. Very much appreciated. And I see Pogba's having another poor performance. I don't even think Pogba will even play with the fact of what's going on between him and bloody Mourinho. Mourinho's just ruining United. There's a lot of players who probably want to go because of him. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored with his last 10 shots on target in the Premier League. No keeper has saved against him since Lucas Fabianski in August. So that'll be an interesting one then. I think that's pretty much all I need to say. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be backs to the ball game for me, I think. And obviously, we lose. We're 11 points off the top 4, and that means finito before we even get to the halfway of the season. One a bad one of form, and it doesn't get easier. Arsenal are a tough team. We have Liverpool on the 16th. My friend says he doesn't like the French. Because Martial's well. Oh well. So we have Fulham at home on Saturday. Update on that. The preview I will do, but the reports I'm going to be I won't be doing live because I'll be in Newcastle on that day, so I won't be able to see the ball game either. Then we got Valencia away in the Champions League, another Wednesday which I can't watch, and then on Sunday 16th home away to Liverpool, which I think we could actually get an 0-0 draw out of that because we normally do, but I don't think we will. So the games don't get any easier for us in December. Cardiff away, then Huddersfield at home. Well, Cardiff away should be a win, but we always underestimate them. Huddersfield could be a draw. Bournemouth could be a win. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, Liam. You'll have to know. I'll have to. You have to wait and see because I can't really tell you. I can't tell you at the minute. Depends on how busy the schedule is. Manchester United will be playing at home to Reading. It'll be on the 5th of January, the United Reading game for the FA Cup. I'm going to find out when Borough are playing. Whilst I'm on here, I'm going to see when do Borough play against either Peterborough or Bradford. If United won the Saturday, it'll be Saturday. Yeah, you got Southampton. Yeah, you got Southampton. You got Derby. Sorry, is what I was gonna say. Derby against Southampton be an interesting game, but that'll be a tough one. Tough, close one to call that. I don't know who's going to win that. I know everyone's rooting for Southampton. Middlesbrough. Oh yeah, don't want to know about that one anymore. Tomorrow you've got absolutely no chance because tomorrow's Wednesday and I'm out all of Wednesday night. Plus I don't get home from college till about 5, so you got no chance. You got no chance when it comes to Sunday. You got no chance when it comes to Wednesdays. Wednesdays are a day that I do not do YouTube stuff because I'm always busy. So. So Bo at home to bloody Peterborough Bradford. How much work do you get at college? Well, I don't. A bit, but I don't do it at home. I always do it at college. I always do the work at college, in my breaks and stuff. Liam, I don't know, so don't. God, I can't tell you when I can do it, so please don't. I can't answer all the time, you know. So I have a busy schedule and stuff. So I don't know. What do you do at college? Performing arts, actually. Would you believe it? I know it's now to linked with YouTube, but I do performing arts actually. But yeah, I can't really do a lot of YouTube stuff this week. I know that for a fact. Whoa, that's not Liam. That's not what he meant. That's not what he meant. He meant what do I do, as in what course. God. Yeah, sarcasm's alright, but not like that, it's not. Italy's UK, thanks for joining the stream. Please drop a like, I've already done so, very much appreciated. But no one's called in, so I think I'm going to end the stream like very shortly anyway. So it's definitely a backs to the wall game. I think we're going to get absolutely demolished. Top 4 is not going to happen. I don't even think we'll get top 10. I don't think we'll be in the top 10 by the time we get to the end of Christmas. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a rush though. Tomorrow, when it comes to the advent calendar, obviously I get home about 5 o'clock. Then I have to have me tea, and then I go out. I have to have something quick for tea, and then I go and normally go and play football. And I think I go and play football normally. Do football training with the Middlesbrough FC Foundation and stuff. So that'll be happening. So I think I'll have just enough time to record, edit, and upload the Advent calendar Man United chant for tomorrow. But we're going to stream now. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Get your comments and your predictions in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This has been brought to you by FanVibe. Link in the description down below to go and follow DazzleFS on FanVibe. Pretty good, go on pretty quickly on it. Thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you all later. Button won't work. Right. Oh, there we go. Use this.